What happened to the Saints is not mandatory that we fix it in week 2. It's mandatory that we fix it in the NFC Championship game. It's mandatory when we fix it in the postseason. It's mandatory when it happens in that spot. With a couple minutes to go in a playoff game, it can't happen. In the first quarter in week 3, I'm sorry, it can. It'd be great if it didn't, but is it worth changing the whole thing around? But ultimately, I am willing to say it's worth all the little headaches along the way. Because let's face it, this can't go completely smoothly. The NFL didn't want to ever open up Pandora's box to going over judgment penalties with a fine-toothed comb. Because once you start looking at a pass interference with a hand here, an elbow there, a shoulder here, at milliseconds and microframes, it's going to change all of how the officials try to call these types of penalties if you're going to do that with a fine-tooth comb, and where does it stop? But ultimately, if it's a solution to what happened for the Saints or against the Saints in that spot, it has to be. It has to be the right way to do it. There's going to be growing pains along with this. There's going to be a few times this upcoming season where we go, is this what it was intended for? There's a Hail Mary at the end of the second quarter, and there's a push in the back in a 20-point game, and we're going to have to review it to see if it was a pass interference. That never used to be what it was intended for. But ultimately, we needed to figure out a way to change what happened in the NFC Championship game, and this provides that. And so to me, it's a greater good. There might be some sticky points along the way, but I'm about the greater good here, and ultimately, we needed a fix to that egregious mistake.